the supremo of the Junior Darts Corporation. Bomber, I've seen you on Twitter. You even had your own walk-on tonight.
Yeah, it's a very big occasion for us, Dan, to be fair. It's not very often I get on a TV these days. People ask me if I play on TV. I say no, you have to find me on YouTube. So here we go.
Well, look, I was impressed. You gave it the full down the stairs, high fives from the family and everything. There's been quite a bit of streamed darts or online darts in your family, isn't it? Because your son John's been playing in the new Target League that they've set up for the kids.
Yeah, no, yes, obviously I've got come from a very big darting family. Obviously, my inspiration comes from my dad, and it's sort of fed down to my son as well, John. And he's obviously a very established player in his own right. So yeah, I've got a decent sparring partner.
Fantastic. Well, look, whereabouts are you playing, Steve? Before we get on with the game, is this you've got a board that's set up permanently here, or is this a hastily erected one?
No, it's a bit of a lockdown board. It's in the kitchen. Yeah, we're trying to build a man cave, but there's just so many people in the house. It's just a joke. But yeah, so yeah, the kitchen it is.
Excellent. Well, look, we've got a man who had his own walk-on specially for tonight versus a man who can barely walk. Let's bring the screens together for the opening game on night 10 of the Unibet Home Tour. It is the Nathan Aspinall. You can see with the red dots around there. And the man with the JDC surround there is the Bomber, Steve Brown. I'll let you have those last couple of darts, Bomber. And you can pick those up, and we are ready to go. Lads, it is best of 9 all the way through tonight. I'm going to get you to call out your scores at the end of each visit. I'll be inputting them into the scoreboard. And if you're both ready, Nathan, you are thrown first in this one. Game on.
For the ball or for the game?
No, we're going to go straight in. It's already been decided. Yeah. You get to throw first in this.
That's Andy.
Good game, Steve. $100.
Steady start from the Asp.
$60.
$96.
$100.
$59.
$59.
$98.
98 for the Asp leaves 148.
$83.
Oh, first stray dart we've seen in this one.
Yeah, I gave him 3.
Oh, how about that? What a start from Nathan Aspinall. A 148 checkout on double 14, 15 darter to hold throw for the Asp. Nathan, I know you jump up and down a little bit when you throw. I mean, how are the ankles dealing with that?
Not too bad, to be fair, that. But it's only the first leg, so we'll see.
Well, look, first leg.
Given the world number 7, the start.
Well, look, hey, look, the big boys haven't had it all their own way, Bomber. We've had some Martijn Kleermaker managed to take out Michael Smith, and Michael Smith last night hit 11-180. So look, it can be done, and you have the darts in leg 2. So game on.
Oh, 60.
$57.
$140.
There we go, Bomber. 2 double visits.
$100.
140.
Back-to-back ton 40s for Steve Brown to leave the 161.
39.
137.
Great leg of darts. 24 left.
180.
Ooh, well, the first maximum of this one.
$18 scored.
Three misses, and Nathan Aspinall, that 180's applied a bit of pressure, gets a chance at the 125.
Yeah, good dart. Yeah. 45.
Okay, 2 darts.
There we go. Takes out the double three in 2 darts. Steve Brown levels the match up at 1 apiece. Bomber, in that situation, are you always a man who goes straight at the double? You never think about splitting it, going 2 for double 2 or anything?
No, mate. They're all the same size, just live in different houses.
That's fair enough. I mean, that's fair enough. And this is a man who is shaping the next generation of dart players of the Junior Darts Corporation. Listen to us. Nathan, you have the darts in leg 3. Game on.
$43.
100.
94.
83.
60. Oh, dear.
134.
Good use of the treble 19 for Steve Brown, who's stolen the darts here.
59.
95.
58.
49.
133.
Well, a couple of trebles, but is it too little too late?
No score.
No, it is not. Nathan Aspinall does return.
Yeah, game in 2 darts.
Ooh, gets away with it there. It's
Oh, look at that.
not a great leg. It's a 20 darter, but it's a holder throw, and it does put Nathan 2-1 up. Steve Brown, 3 darts missed at double top to break the throw and go into the lead. The Bomber does have the darts in leg 4, though. Steve, when you're ready, game on.
$100.
45.
100.
Hey, 180.
Maximum for the Asp, his second of the night already.
81.
$180.
He's found it. Back-to-back 180s to leave 96.
100.
Good last start from the bomber to leave a Shanghai finish.
$56.
Went double-double, couldn't get it. Ooh.
100.
Blocked his path to the treble 20, still found it, but then couldn't get tops.
Yeah, gave him one.
And after scraping through on his own throw in the previous leg, Nathan Aspinall breaks in the very next leg to open up a two-leg advantage. Steve Brown, look, the scoring has been pretty solid, but missed darts in the last three legs. He lost two of them, finally pinned double three to get that first one on the board, but it's the only leg he's got so far. That might change, but he might have to break Nathan Aspinall here. Nath, it is your darts. Game on.
$50.
121.
Ooh.
Come on, Nathan. 84.
Rescued by the last darts.
140.
Ton 40 for the bomber.
51.
Just a 60.
Just 60, but still a healthy lead in this leg, Steve Brown.
100.
100.
140.
140, the pressure applied once again.
Game shot, 2 darts.
There we go, Steve Brown.
Good,
Look, he'd been struggling on the doubles, and then he just pins tops like it's absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Breaks the throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I'd just make you aware of that, Nathan. Yes?
Bam. It was go big or stay home, wasn't it?
Hey, look, that might be the turning point. The tide might be turning. A message to anybody. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, then we're giving you a little taste of what the PDC Home Tours are at. You can go to PDC TV if you want to watch the rest of the night, or indeed many more nights to come. But there's a game to be won here, and Steve Brown has got himself back in it with that tops finish. Steve, you have the darts in leg 6. Game on.
$58.
82.
98.
96.
80.
1-2-3.
Oh, that last dart just looked like it took a little deflection into the treble one.
105.
Using the bullseye to get to a checkout that does not require the ball.
140.
And that's another great setup shot of a ton 40 by the Asp. Leaves himself 60.
Oh, disaster. 24.
Oh, 24.
Keep it there, Steve. Oh dear, hit the flight. 40.
40 scored, 2 missed at tops.
Just a 60.
Go on, Nathan. Whew, lucky. Game in 3. That just crept in.
Just in the corner.
Dear me.
We'll go to the video ref. Yes, it was in. There we go. 4-2. It's a break back immediately for Nathan Aspinall. He is one leg away from kicking things off with a win. There's not much in this. They're both averaging in the mid to high 80s. However, there have been a fair few missed doubles from the bomber, and Nathan Aspinall is at 3 180s so far in this match. A couple of them have been crucial. Nathan, you can close it out for a 5-2 win if you hold throw here. Your darts, game on.
$180.
That is number 4. A reminder, Michael Smith hit 11 180s last night. Still didn't top his group.
Oh, 60.
Ooh. Man. Oh, yes. 41.
He's cut it in half, as the great Rod Harrington would say.
Oh, 60.
$100.
200 points clear in this leg, Nathan Aspinall.
Oh, come on. 100.
Bomber finds a treble, but might be over.
Oh dear, 83.
Okay. Well, it still leaves a 2-darter.
$140. Get in.
Well, gets you to a finish.
Who said get in then?
Yeah,
Steve.
no, you know, I'm trying to hit it, Steve.
I'm remaining completely
Give me
impartial,
average.
Nathan.
Give me average.
Yeah, game in 2 darts.
Oh, lovely.
Oh.
That is a 14-darter to round
Good job
things
of getting
off.
it double.
The world. Well, look, I mean, that proved to be the difference. It was 4 180s, some good doubling. There was some dodgy stuff in between, but it is the top-ranked player you'll see tonight, the Nathan Aspinall, who kicks things off with a 5-2 victory. Let's hear from him now. Nathan, look, for an injured man, that wasn't bad. There was some good stuff in there.
Yeah, there was. I think the difference there was that I hit some big scores to put them under pressure at the end of the legs. Apart from the one leg where I hit back to back 180s, scoring wasn't great. Steve scored well, didn't hit doubles. I scored pretty poor and hit doubles. So that's lucky for me. He missed a couple of shots and I didn't. So happy days. I'll take that.
Well, I know you're good mates with Michael Smith. Having seen him go berserk on the scoring last night and still not win his group, to win your group the very next night, that's going to be satisfying, even if it's just for the WhatsApp messages you get to send him, isn't it?
I was about to say you'll get a message anyway. I've actually not texted him. You know, I thought I'd wait to see how I do before I rub it in, but rest assured, if we win the group, he'll get a message.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Let's cross over to Steve Brown in Bristol.
Anyway.
He might well be, to be fair. Steve, are you still there? Hopefully so. Look, I mean, you've run into the top-ranked player in the group. It was looking all right, but it's difficult. When you start missing doubles, then it can just sort of creep into other areas of the game as well. By the end of it, it looked like you had.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, I mean, I'm sort of still from like a bit of an amateur, really. I'm scoring really well. Just getting punished on the doubles, but obviously Nathan's a class act, and with the added pressure of when you're playing Nathan, that if you miss, he's going to go out. So, yeah, I was disappointed the way I played, really. But again, Nathan's a class act, and to be fair, he didn't start the legs very well, did he? But he started like Bob Taylor and finished like Phil Taylor, didn't he?
Well, look, it was enough for a 5-2 win. However, Steve Brown, he may have lost the opening game, but we've seen it many times so far in the Unibet Home Tour. Losing your first game does not mean you're out of the running. The Bomber will return in Game 3. He'll be taking on Simon Stevenson in a real Southwest clash. But the Mirror Man, Simon, is up next in the second game of the night, and he's taking on relentless Ryan Joyce. We'll be back in a couple of minutes as the Unibet Home Tour continues, night 10.